hopefully the worst of it at the moment, but I wanted to give you a quick update on what to expect. I did put the super velocity radar on here to give you an idea of what we're expecting. So what you see here is the white is the most intense winds. And fortunately for Sachse, we are a little bit north of that. So if I put this tool on here, down in the Mesquite area between the 30 and 20 split, that's where you're seeing probably, unfortunately for them, close to 70-mile-an-hour winds. Up here in Sachse, the gusts thankfully are closer to 30 to 40. Hopefully that will stay that way for us. So if we go to the reflectivity screen, let me just give you a quick update on that. And then as you can see, the worst of it's occurring right now. I think that will tend to stay that way for us. Hopefully within the next 5 to 10 minutes, we will have seen the worst of it. Let me take this tool off here real quick. So like I said, if you're south of us, you're probably, if you're in Mesquite, if you're in Forney, Kaufman area, you'll definitely see some heavier wind gusts and stormy weather. Let me go back to my weather station here and see what we got. So we have gusts, to around 20 miles an hour right now. So nothing too bad. Let me scroll down. I think we had a pretty good wind gust. Let me refresh this real quick. I think just a second ago, right before I went on air, I think we had a wind gust to around 35 miles an hour. 34. Okay, so close enough. Relatively speaking, I'll definitely take that. Let's go back to the radar here. Okay, so I want to, again, go back to the the velocity radar. And see if I can scroll up here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so just for reference, Sachse's right here. So obviously from the radar screen, I should say obviously, but from the radar screen, you can see that the by far the most heavy, the stronger winds are in the Heath area, South Rockwall, just north of Forney. We'll put our tool on here. So as you can see, you got some. This is radar indicated, not necessarily on the ground, but it's possible. But you're talking about 75-mile-an-hour winds. That's why you have a severe thunderstorm warning. So look, fortunately for us, and I say us, for us that live in the Sachse area, we're talking about probably wind gusts to 40 miles an hour, maybe 50. I don't really see a whole lot of that, but all in all, not too bad. I think that the worst of it's going to be through here in just a little bit. And let's go back to bigger picture here. So again, south of us, you start to see this purple here. So again, there has been some nickel-sized hail reported with the storm, and so I think that's what you're seeing in the purple. So again, south of Sachse, Murphy, Wiley areas, I don't think we're going to see any of that. And if we put this in motion, get that in motion, hopefully here in a second. There we go. So you see this gust front came through, and we've had some lightning strikes here within the last hour and a half. And then, of course, you're seeing this heavier part of the system move through. So at the end of the day, this is going to move through within the next 15 to 20 minutes. And, we'll see some rain. And as you can see, back in this area, we're definitely going to see some rain for a while, but the worst of it should be over for us. And then as the day goes on, the sun will make an appearance again, and we'll be good to go, hopefully. So next 15 minutes or so, a little tricky, and then we should be done with the worst of it. Let's cross our fingers that that's the case. Not quite out of the woods until it gets past us, so I don't ever get too relaxed until we do that. So let's expand this view out just a little bit longer here, or a little bit wider. Give everybody else that may be watching outside of our area. So again, the yellow box is severe thunderstorm warnings. So really the squall line type activity is anywhere from Dallas County down through Corsicana to just east of Waco. So if you live in this area, within the next hour or two, you'll see some of this. And then of course, if you like I said yesterday, there will be a pretty big severe weather day in the eastern part of the country, in the south, mid-Mississippi Valley. You'll see some bad weather today. So, watch out for them if you know anybody that lives there. So as you can see, the worst of it is about to leave us. So, but again, The next 15 or 20 minutes, expect some rain, some gusty winds, but I think the worst of it is past our particular location. We'll definitely still see some lightning strikes. That's no doubt about it. So one last look here, and we will put the velocity mode back on here. If I can get this to work. All right. And there we go. Okay, so I'll just put this in motion. So as you can see, the white is the stronger wind, so it's moving east northeast. So again, if you live in the Rockwall area, expect some gusty winds, some very gusty winds. And like I said, for the next 5 or 10 minutes, it's a little after 5:30. Expect some gusty winds in our area. Hopefully, nothing too bad, but you do see some. Let me stop this here. You do see some brighter colors, so we will see some gusty winds here, probably for the next 15 to 20 minutes. But like I said, hopefully the worst is past. Okay, as always, with that, I'm watching the weather, so you don't have to. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, and we will talk to you soon.